Thank you in advance, ladies, for sharing your family's amazing story with us. Give us a little bit of the background. What are we hearing about tonight?
Would you like me to start? I'll be the brave one. Yeah. We're just quietly a little bit nervous about being up here, so just bear with us. Just a touch. Tonight we come to you from 15 and a half years ago when Adeline was born, and we were notified at about 6 months old that she was vision impaired and legally blind with a condition called cone dystrophy. And these days, Addie is a little bit more equipped to explain that than I am, but would you like to explain what your condition means to the lovely people?
So basically, cone dystrophy means that in the retina of my eye, just had to double check, instead of having both my cones and my rods, I only have my rods, which rods help with vision at night and all that kind of stuff. So I like to be in darker rooms than brighter rooms.
So right now it's a little bit like torture.
A little bit, just a little.
I wish we could turn these lights down for you. Now, Amy, you shared Adeline's story at a very first Dinner in the Dark. And can we have an update, Adeline, on the things you enjoy doing?
Did you notice that they turned the lights down just a
Yeah, do you see that? Look at that.
Thank you.
Good work, Matt. Thank you. So, what are your interests? Tell us about what Can Do are potentially helping you to do this year and next year.
So I really like to play a lot of blind sports, which is really great for our community because we all get together and get to know each other and share our experiences. So in particular, I play blind cricket and blind soccer are my main sports at the moment.
I think you excel at both, but I'm a slight bit biased.
Can you help those of us that really are completely flummoxed about how blind cricket would work?
Basically, blind cricket is quite a lot like regular cricket, except for there are changes in a couple of things. One, we have a different ball. It's a hard plastic ball that has ball bearings in it so that it makes more noise so that people with little to no vision are able to track it with only their ears. And so with that ball, you don't bowl overarm as you usually would, you bowl underarm.
Yeah.
Do you excel at bowling, Adeline?
Just a little bit,
Is there any chance that you've bowled somebody that's quite famous out?
Maybe I've bowled Nathan Lyon out once or twice.
Well done.
That's amazing. Now, we'll get on to next year or the next 12 months' activity in a minute. But Amy, how has Adeline changed over the last 10 years and how has the help from Can Do for Kids assisted her? And what has she really excelled in as a result of that help, I suppose?
Ooh, it feels in some ways like just yesterday that we were up here talking about you and we focused on things like how you would eat from a plate that had high contrast so that you could see it. These days, you've gone from being in a group setting with new people, quite quiet and timid child, to very vivacious and brave and bold. You're very confident and passionate. And I think if you've been paying attention to the big screen tonight, there's been some photos from a very special event that Adeline participated in when she was 7 years old, which was the Brighton Jetty Classic. She committed to swimming 100 metres in open water, which she had never done before. We were very proud. You trained hard. We did lots of swimming. We did go out into the ocean a few times in the training. However, the weather was not on our side on the day of the event. It was very, very cold, very windy and quite choppy. And after a few very tense moments in the first few metres and a few very angry words at a very thoughtful lifeguard who thought he would recommend that you popped your head under the water. Which
It didn't help.
I think you told him that he should bloody well shut up. But
Something along those lines.
we had a bit more assistance than we thought we would need, but you made it to the last 25 metres, swam it solo, ran out of the water, and you smashed it. And it's very much a testament to who you are. You're very confident and fearless, and we're very, very proud of you've come. And I really, really put it down to all of the early intervention, the play groups that we attended, the connections you made with your OTs. I could go on forever. I know that we don't really want to hear my voice for the whole entire night, but
You have a
I think
lovely
you're great.
voice.
Thank you. You're a bit cute.
I am actually going to ask you both to go into a little bit more detail about what that technology is. You've just heard about the tech body packages, and those tech body packages that we've been talking about are actually specifically what will go towards making sure that products are funded. So if you can go a little bit more into what those products are and how you felt challenged, I suppose, Adeline, and how the products helped you.
So over the years, I've used products like handheld magnifiers and such things as like Victor readers and stuff that have helped me with stuff. So handheld magnifiers help me to read fine print like in a book or a recipe. And
Victor readers were really one of your favourites for a long, long time.
yeah,
Because
Victor readers are basically, it's a little handheld device that plays you audiobooks and voice messages and stuff. So you can record your own voice messages, listen to your favourite audiobooks, all on one little device with an SD card. And it was really great to have when I didn't have a phone and I wasn't able to access those things as easily.
well, from my perspective, I've watched it change from some very low-tech items. We've already heard Rick talking about the resonance boards, which I don't recall when you were a little baby, but the essence of what they are about, we definitely harnessed for your sensory needs when you were very little. But I also have the privilege of working with students with a vision impairment as well as Adeline, so people zero vision who use Braille note touches, which have come a long way. And I don't know if people in the room know, but a Braille note touch is an electronic device that allows people to still use their language of Braille to read and write and communicate with their world. So I'm very privileged to have been able to watch people blossom and be able to learn how to use those devices through Can Do for Kids. So I'm very lucky. You have everything in the palm of your hand these days in the form of the Apple products that we have, which I think are quite useful. Would you agree, Adeline?
I would agree that Apple has some of the best products in accessibility for people with little to no vision. It has amazing accessibility features like its amazing zoom function, its voiceover function, the ability to enlarge the text, and it's got so many apps that you can download to help you with things like Seeing AI, which I particularly like, which you can take photos of things like street signs, and the Seeing AI will use its text to voice function to change writing on the signs to something that you can listen to.
My favourite feature, just a quiet tip to everybody in the room, is it will take a photo of somebody, yourself or anyone else, and it will give you a brief description of that person, and it may give you a better age than you really are.
Really?
So if you're having a very good day and you're like 44, it might actually give you a 29. Yes.
Or it can give you something in your 60s, depending on how it feels.
We all have bad days.
Definitely.
Now, as Lester mentioned earlier, you have an exciting year ahead. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so I've just recently been accepted into the first ever Australian women's blind cricket team.
And there's more. And where might you be going?
So later this year, in the middle of August, we'll all be travelling away to Birmingham to play in the IBSA World Games.
So a team of from all across Australia?
Yeah, so from all states, from SA to Western Australia to Queensland, everywhere.
Are there other people from South Australia? Are you the only one we've got to cheer for?
No, we've got two other young girls like myself going away with me as well.
Really cool.
So,
Okay, fantastic. Well, I know that everyone here will be cheering you on for it. You have the cricket world conquered. What else is on the cards for your future?
so at the moment, I'm only in year 10, so we've still got to finish high school yet. But after high school, I'm looking to go into psychology to learn more about the brain, specifically sports psychology, to look at an athlete's brain and see what makes some of the world's best athletes' minds tick.
Fantastic. Really cool. I'm going to ask you both separately. Obviously, tonight we have a huge aim. We're aiming to top the $1 million across 10 years. There are some phenomenal ways to give money tonight. What good has Can Do for Kids done for your family, both Amy and Adeline? And why would you advise people to donate anything they can?
We both need to have a shot. Yeah, we'll go.
Okay. Can Do have helped me with so much over the years. They've helped me accomplish so many things in my life. They've just been a great help to me and my family. They've done so much for us. We've been with them since I was around about 6 months old. And for as long as I can remember, I've been a junior ambassador or an ambassador for Can Do. And they've just really been a great help in getting me all the things that I've needed to become who I am today.
Well done. Sophie. I think from my perspective, Can Do have become like a second family to us from the moment we met them. We were welcomed, we were made to feel comfortable and confident. They came with us from every appointment that we had from a very young age, and helped to build not only Adeline into the confident, independent woman she is, but they helped give us the confidence that we needed. And we've seen time and time again the different families that have benefited from their help, and a night like tonight is integral in part of that. And every little bit that you can dig deep for actually makes a huge difference in these young people's lives. It helps them to realise their dreams and then achieve those dreams. And we thank every one of you for coming tonight, and we look forward to seeing what happens throughout the future. We think there's only bright things ahead. Thank you.
Ladies, I have nothing else to ask you. Phenomenal. Thank you very much, both, and so much luck for Birmingham.
Max, thank you.
There's something else. I'm sorry.
Amy, I think you know about this secret, but Adeline, we have a little gift for you to help you on your way to England.
I didn't do anything, it's all Leicester.
Yeah. Any idea what your mum said you might like to take to England?
No.
So, Amy, we have a Grey Nichols travel cricket bag for you to take all your bats and pads and equipment with you.
Sorry. I did know about it. I'm so sorry. Lester, thank you so much.
Our pleasure.
I think we're all good. We're very overwhelmed and very humbled, and we can't thank everyone enough. Lester just showed it really is the special feeling that you get from Can Do, it goes a long way.
Round of applause, please. Fantastic.
Thank you.